The market is a complex beast. For decades, many investors relied on a simple idea. To get higher returns, you just take on more market risk. This is the core of the famous capital asset pricing model, or CAPM. It's a single-factor world, but with the market's risk isn't the only risk that gets rewarded. Researchers like Fama and French found that this single-factor model left a lot of returns unexplained. It was like trying to describe a gourmet meal by only talking about the salt. To truly understand the market's flavor, you need a more complete recipe. Enter the era of multi-factor models. Multi-factor models are based on a powerful insight. There are multiple, persistent sources of risk and return in the market. By combining them, we can build a much more robust picture of why a stock performs the way it does. This three-factor model was a revolution. But the quest for understanding didn't stop there. So, more factors must mean better results, right? Not so fast. This is where it gets tricky. Throw in too many factors, and you might just be overfitting, creating a model that perfectly explains the past, but is useless for predicting the future. And what if your factors are highly correlated, like two different measures of value? The math gets messy. The model has to create complex, often unintuitive orthogonal portfolios to separate them, making the results fragile and hard to trust. Finally, there's no one-size-fits-all. A study of the Vietnamese stock market found the Carhart four-factor model with momentum worked best. The five-factor model, it actually performed worse. The profitability and investment factors were redundant. This proves that factor efficacy depends heavily on the market's unique structure and investor behavior. So, what's the game plan for a smart trader? 1. Don't chase every factor. Focus on a handful of well-researched, economically intuitive factors. 2. Diversify your risk. Just like you diversify stocks, diversify your factor exposures. Don't all perform well at the same time, which smooths out your returns. 3. Know your market. The factors that work in the US might not be the champions in Europe or emerging Asia. Do your homework. Multi-factor models don't give you a crystal ball, but they give you a sophisticated framework to understand the market's hidden forces. It's about moving from asking, will this stock go up, to what specific risks am I being paid to take? That's a powerful edge. If you want to dive deeper into building your own factor strategy, like and subscribe for our next video. The market is complex, but now you're speaking its language.